I don't think there's any minute when they don't drive me up the wall, just because we're always trying to set limits, and they are always trying to go beyond those limits.
If your child's showing disruptive or aggressive behaviour, you might be uncertain about how to handle it and how to help. If there's a change in your child's behaviour, they've become aggressive or disruptive, it's helpful to understand what might have happened to trigger this off. It could be something that's going on at school, perhaps bullying or problems with schoolwork that's leading to frustration. They might have got in with a group of other children that are egging them on to misbehaviour. There are all sorts of things that could be going on at home that could be affecting your child even when you don't realise it. You could be offering them too much or too little independence. A house move, tension in your adult relationships, or even conflict with siblings, brothers and sisters, could get in the way. If your child's behaviour is really worrying you, get support from family and friends, or talk to a helping professional. Your school or GP or health service can give you some assistance. If you think it's something at school that's affecting your child's behaviour, go in and talk to school staff about it and see if they've got any ideas. You might get some ideas by asking the teacher if your child is behaving the same way in school as they do at home. Do tell your child you're going before you go in though. You don't want it to surprise them. Give your child opportunities to talk to you about what's bothering them. Even if it's something that's going on at home and it might be hard to hear about, spend the time and listen without judging or making assumptions.
How long has this been going on?
Make sure your child knows it's okay to feel angry, but to act aggressively isn't. Encourage them to tell you how they feel and really listen, and they won't feel the need to act aggressively quite as much.
Sometimes you have the feeling that you think, oh, I just want peace, so you want to let go and give in. And that's the very first thing that you shouldn't do. You should never give in.
Be clear with your child about what is acceptable and not acceptable behaviour, and what are your house rules. And then when you apply them, stick to them consistently. When you're choosing a consequence for your child's misbehaviour, keep it simple and brief. 5 to 30 minutes is enough. Your child might not cooperate when you start to give them consequences, so perhaps you can choose something you can do together. So if their bedroom's a pit, you can offer to help them tidy up if they'll do half of the work. If your child's being aggressive towards you, keep your cool. If you get angry or aggressive back, you'll only make the situation worse. You've got to walk away, develop a thick skin, and then come back when you feel calm and deal with it.
I think the modelling of parents for their children is absolutely critical. That's the most important thing that we do as parents, is model the appropriate way of behaving. If you don't want your children to be rude to you, then you can't be rude to them. If you don't want your children to shout and scream at you, then you can't shout and scream at them.
The most important way to manage misbehaviour is actually to praise and reward the behaviour you want. So every time you catch your child being good, make sure you notice and let them know that you're pleased with them.